Hello, I'm Chris Weir. Everyone should be able to participate in sport and physical activity in a welcoming and inclusive way, regardless of gender, sexual orientation, ability, cultural background, ethnicity, location, or life stage. Every person should be treated with respect and dignity and protected from discrimination, harassment, and abuse. We recognise that people cannot enjoy themselves or perform at their best if they are treated unfairly. So Australian sports and physical activity providers must provide environments that are free from all forms of discrimination and harassment. Having an inclusive sport framework in place sends an overt message that the sports will not tolerate discrimination, barriers, or disadvantage. It shows that everyone is included, everyone is treated equal, and everyone will be made to feel part of the organisation. It can also help attract new members, sponsors, and other community organisations with similar values who want to align with your brand and activities. There are federal and state territory anti-discrimination laws that make discrimination and harassment unlawful in relation to a person's gender, sexuality, disability, race, colour, national and ethnic origin, descent, ethnic or ethno-religious background in all areas of life, including sport. It is important to communicate federal, state and territory government anti-discrimination information to ensure people are aware of compliance with different jurisdictional legislation. The 7 pillars of inclusion is a broad framework to give sports clubs and associations a starting point to address inclusion and diversity. The 7 pillars model is about giving a helicopter view of inclusion, which looks at the common elements that contribute to creating inclusive environments that reflect the communities that we live in. The 7 pillars are access, attitude, choice, partnerships, communication, policy, and opportunities. The 7 pillars framework has been adopted by a number of national and state sports organisations, but could equally be applied to your local club. A practical way to use the 7 pillars to get together with the key decision makers of your organisation and work through each pillar and assess where your organisation fits. 7 pillars will assist you with identifying your strengths and weaknesses around inclusion and diversity and help you along the path to creating a strong, inclusive culture for your club. Access. Access is both physical and attitudinal. Here we briefly consider physical built access and then focus on how to create a more accessible, welcoming environment in your club. Attitude. Attitude is often cited as one of the biggest barriers and underpins all the pillars of inclusion. Without doubt, a positive attitude goes a long way to making inclusion a reality. Choice. Sport is not one size fits all. The focus for clubs should be on finding practical ways for all people to participate in sport at a level of their choice. Inclusion is about providing this range of options. Partnerships. Inclusion rarely happens in isolation. For inclusion to work, you need to have effective, mutually beneficial partnerships. Communication. Effective communication is critical to the success of inclusion. Inclusive communication means you may need to change your habits and adopt new methods of how you speak and listen to existing and new members. Policy. For inclusion to become part of core business for any sport or club, there needs to be a firm commitment and responsibility to member protection and complaints resolution. This is best done in the form of policy. Opportunities. New opportunities in sport don't happen by chance. Often we need to make practical changes to what we do so that all people get a fair go. Thanks for listening.